was a lot of good moves yesterday. A lot of good moves. And people really flowing in incredible stuff. But I'm also waiting for a lot of people to rock. You know what I mean? To show the rock on how to rock and understand the music better. You know? And people might say, what does he mean by that? With time, you'll understand what I mean. If you begin to understand the music, you know, the struggle of the music. Let's say 60s, mid-60s, 70s, mid-70s, late 70s, 80s. All the funk is different struggles, okay? Mid-60s, early 60s, mid-60s, the segregation of race. People doing secretly, playing secretly, quietly. The 70s, loud and proud. And wake up, everybody wake up. And all the music is about this. When James Brown says, get on the good foot, and when he says, the blacks and the whites get together all across the map and they party behind the tracks, okay? The definition of that is more than just what people think in the lyrics, okay? When he goes, good God, when he says good God, it's because he's remembering a time when blacks and whites could not come together, okay? When it was a struggle. Look, my hair stood up. It's like, if me and you are best friends, in the early 70s, when I was growing up, there was still segregation. It was dying, you know, it was more unity, but it was still fighting, okay? In school, for instance, when James Brown talks, he says, if you're black, or I'm black, and you're white, and we're friends, but if society outside sees us, your friends, because you're white friends, will maybe beat you up and say, what the fuck's wrong with you? Excuse me. And my black friends will say, yo, what up? Like, what are you doing? For instance, you know, because of the separation, because people are dying. My grandfather, everybody, if I was black, hanged or died, and real shit, you know, struggled. So the future of the generation wanted to stop this, right? So in school, we cannot talk. You know, you're on one side, I'm on one side. But after school, we go into the mountains, behind the track, the train track. It goes into the city and then goes out of the city, where no one sees. You follow the track, you are in the mountains. What James Brown is talking about is the blacks and the whites used to get together behind the tracks where nobody sees, and they party. Okay? Look at my hair. Okay? Imagine, think, if all day in school or in society we cannot talk, when you go behind the tracks, imagine the release that you have with your friend. You cry, you laugh, you let go. You really let go. You break free, okay? And not break on the floor, I mean break the feeling, you know, the chains of what society say, you know, the push, don't do this, don't do that. You break that. When James Brown is saying, good God, he fucking means it. And when you watch K-Mel dance to that song, or Kane, or somebody, they're not just listening to the lyrics, or just not going, baby. No, they're meaning it for real. So when b-boys that don't speak English dance to this song, but they don't understand the song, it's only moves, you know? Once you begin to understand the struggle of the song, your dance is gonna change.